don't normally do this, but welcome to Mythical More. What are we gonna do? You don't normally do this, but I don't normally do this. What is this episode about?
We're going to say the worst things that you could possibly do at a wedding. We're going to rank them.
We're gonna rank the worst things you can possibly say at a wedding.
But first,
what are the chances?
We're going to donate $1,000 to Outright International to aid in their mission to strengthen the capacity of the LGBTQIA human rights movement. And you can join us in giving, and we think you should, at outrightinternational.org.
See, when you do the talking, it's very convincing.
You look great.
You look great.
The curls are even.
The curls are
better.
even.
Hold on, you're going to do that? That's what you're going to do?
No, I'm just trying to learn it.
Oh.
Just trying to learn it.
I mean, like, I don't think I've ever had a curl day that good.
You got the. I couldn't have said that you expose the ears as much as you do.
Well, I do, and then it go away. I actually wish my ears were bigger so they'd hold more of my hair.
Oh, yeah. See, now that I'm you, it's all working. Got these big ears, man. I got love making ears. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. For holding on to?
Yep. Grab each side of my head and then...
Do what with it?
Whatever you need. Handles. I call them love handles. On the side of my head.
Do I look like I should have a...
and I'm you right now.
A sword? I don't think I look like I should have a sword. You look like you should have a sword.
No. Oh, you just look like a normal internet guy. All right, let's get to this.
Do I look that down on my luck? Is this what I look like?
I wouldn't call you lucky looking. That's what you're asking. You don't have the look of luck about you.
Look of luck?
When I look at you, I don't see luck.
You just look like somebody who's going through hard times. Is that what I look like?
Well, smile more. This is the challenge you face. Oh, I've got to learn how to smile more so that...
No, you don't have to learn how to smile more because you covered up the bottom half of your face.
I'm trying to get my eyebrows down right here.
Okay, weddings.
Weddings.
We're going to a wedding not into the not too distant future together. Stevie, you'll be there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're talking about Jacob's wedding.
And I think that we should all commit to doing one of these things right now on this list. Okay. Me and you and Stevie all have to commit to doing one of these things.
Stevie, you need to bring kids.
Well, that's not, I mean, I don't want to.
Why want to mess up his party?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just doing it for fun now.
Yeah.
And then when the day comes, we'll lose heart.
Because the stakes are higher.
Okay.
Stevie, you are going to be at that wedding, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be there. We've made our reservations, and you know what? We should hang out that night.
Why are you're saying things that you as Link should also say, but you're saying them as Red.
I'll tell Link what we talk about.
Sometimes we talk about similar things.
Yeah.
That's the interesting thing about being friends.
I just like looking over here and talking to you.
Yeah, because she's not right there. Actually, when I talk to her, a lot of times I look over here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the mirror opposite.
Oh, okay. That's like a little bit of a deep cut on your part,
The
Link.
thing that you don't
that's
know
great.
is that I've got a mirror right there in the corner. You see that where I can see her?
Yeah.
Do you see that? You can't see it because your glasses are on.
Okay.
Off.
Yeah, I don't need glasses. I'm tall. Bringing kids to a no-kids ceremony. That is the worst.
Is Jacob's wedding a no-kids ceremony?
Yes.
I don't think it explicitly has stated that anywhere.
It's implied.
But I also don't know any kids in his life.
It's implied.
This is literally violating a rule that somebody has set up. If somebody says...
That's bad.
So this is pretty bad. We're going to leave it over here, which is very bad.
Leave them in the car. One time...
I would have never said something like that, by the way.
Oh. You know, one time Christy and Link went to a wedding and Christy left Link in the car.
Link?
Link.
Her husband?
Yeah. left him in the car. I don't think he knew the people that well.
It sounds like maybe Link decided to stay in the car.
He might have. He might have had a book he was reading.
Proposing to someone at the wedding. Huge mistake. Huge mistake because you're literally
stealing the thunder.
You're taking all of the wedding bliss.
You can't do that. Stevie, have you ever done that?
Only a few times in my life.
Okay. Are you eating something, Stevie?
What you eat by there?
Yeah.
What are you eating?
I got when you know this about me. If I am hungry, my stomach growls really loud.
Yes.
And then it just is a disturbance.
You're looking too far.
You weren't supposed to hear me crunching. I guess that's also a disturbance, but that's why I'm eating something.
I didn't hear crunching. I just heard
A little mumbly, little something.
It was a little garbled.
Yeah.
That time you ended up looking back like this. Don't do that. That's too far. She's not there.
Oh, okay.
She's more here.
You can't. Before they went to Christy's sister's wedding, Christy and Link found out that they were expecting. Mm-hmm. They were expecting their third child, I believe it was. But they decided not to say anything at the wedding because they're great people. Those Neils are great people. They're considerate, and they don't like to steal people's thunder. You know? So they kept it under wraps. But there was a special glow about Christy that I think it got
So
out.
how long did she wait to tell her?
The next day. The next day.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
I think proposing to someone is worse than bringing kids. Even
I
though
don't.
you're violating
Because
a rule.
what happens is that the kids are there the whole time.
What if you have well-behaved children?
But I don't. Let's be real. Now, Link, well-behaved kids.
Listen,
The kids are there the whole time, ruining the whole thing. If you propose, it's just for the moment. And if it's late enough, that's okay. If it's early, that's a problem.
proposing to someone now.
You don't want to do it early. You want to do it
this
late.
is during a ceremony.
After they cut the cake, you can propose to someone.
Really? I don't
Yes.
think so.
Kids will leave early, though, by the way.
I think that if you were to ask any married couple or a couple that was getting married, you have to choose. Again, one of y'all, we all have to commit to one of these things.
Right.
So if they were like, do you want somebody to bring kids to your no kids ceremony, or do you want them to propose sometime during that night?
Well, there's not going to be a rule that says don't propose to anybody.
It's an unspoken rule.
I know it is, but it's so obvious it doesn't even need to be stated. That's why it's worse? Let's come back to it. Getting too drunk at the reception.
This happens at every wedding. Somebody does this. This seems like one that one of us should sign up for.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because we're all staying there that night. We don't have to drive back or anything.
I think this is a sign of a good party.
Yeah, that means things are working out. We're gonna move that down here.
Can we all three just choose that one?
No,
Well, I think it would be a little bit of a spectacle if the three of us got too drunk.
Let's just get as drunk as we've ever gotten. The three of us let's just cause a scene at the reception.
Yeah.
How about that? Mm-hmm. You like that?
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Just one night.
Our kids will like it too because they'll be there.
Oh yeah, my whole family's coming.
Objecting during the wedding as a joke.
Okay. Oh.
It's kind of like when you told them at TSA that you had a gun.
Oh yeah. But I did that pre 9/11.
Okay.
I did that pre 9/11.
It still didn't go over well.
It did not go over well.
How dumb can you get?
Yeah, I was trying to be funny for my new girlfriend and her dad. And we were
Nothing like getting detained to bring the laughs.
It was her dad, my girlfriend, and I. And we were going through security, and I was just being a dummy. I was in college. It was pre 9/11. It was back when you could take a gun on a plane. No, you couldn't. But as I walked up to the officer, I said, "Would you like my gun?" And
It is funny. I mean, that's funny. I don't care who you are.
He said, "Sir, would you like to retract your statement?"
Well, it was a joke. I will retract it, but it wasn't.
And I did say, I was like, "I'm just kidding." He said, "Sir, would you like to retract your statement?" I was like, "Yes." and that was the end of it. But if you did that now, you'd be at the airport for hours.
Oh, God.
You'd miss your flight.
Oh, yeah.
You get detained. You get questioned. As you should.
It was like that time that I tried to buy booze, and I didn't have my
Booze?
and I didn't have my license. This is at Coachella. And
Okay, so very...
Why are you acting like it was a really, really long time ago?
It was like that time a few weeks ago, and
here's
trying to buy booze.
well, that's a distant memory. I will tell you that.
You never have your license. Why do you? I don't even.
I don't want to
understand.
lose it.
What?
He has
There's certain
everything
things
in his
that
purse.
a man has on himself as an adult.
But there was
that you
pickpockets at Coachella, and the last thing I want is someone to pick my wallet out of my fanny pack. So I didn't carry it.
So
I pay with my phone.
oh,
Tap to pay. Tap that.
okay.
pay.
This was purposeful, is what you're claiming.
This was post 9/11.
Yeah, right. You don't need a license.
And I get up there and I'm like, well, you don't have they would send you to a place, an ID check, and then you would just have a thing that would then they could quickly serve
Well, that
you
would have
drinks.
been convenient.
But I don't go to ID checks.
Right.
You know, I'm a man of mystery. I'm not a man of this is me. So I didn't do that. And then I get up there and I've been waiting in this line for a little bit. And I said to the guy, and then another guy comes up because I'm holding up the line, and I'm like, well, I didn't get one of those wristbands. I forgot. I have the ones from the previous 2 days. And by the way that I got those was trying to buy booze and then saying I didn't have one, and then they would give me one. So it worked 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row.
But the third day, the guy was like, do you have your ID? I was like, no, I don't want to lose it. And then he said, well, I said, what, but, and then what did he say? He said, are you saying you're of age? And I was like, I took my hat off. I was like, look at me. Of course. And he was like, are you saying you're over age?
Over age?
Over 21. And I was like, yeah. He was like, can you say that you're over 21? I was like, what is happening here? All of a sudden, I have to say magic words. And I said, yes, I am over 21.
It's that thing where they say cops can't lie about it.
Oh.
So that proves that
you
you're...
could have been a cop?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He thought I was a narc
Yeah.
buying booze for my underage son?
I mean, most of the middle-aged men at Coachella are cops. It's just like,
Oh! That's why I was so unpopular.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I mean,
why
by
I don't go.
By the end of the weekend, I was like, can I take your picture with your friends? Can I say hello?
Yeah.
Everybody's just scattered left and right.
Yeah.
Wearing flip-flops to a ceremony that's not on the beach, not a problem. It's out of sight most of the time. This is innocuous.
No, we've talked about this.
But
You
flip-flops
cannot.
could be...
Well, that was the airport.
No, you can't. You gotta pick your place for flip flops.
If somebody confronts me, then I'm gonna say something about the podiatrist. I'll make them feel bad. You know, I have plantar fasciitis or something. I'm sorry, but this is all I can do.
I mean, I watch a lot of, there's a lot of like TikTok weddings where the bride has on flip-flops. Have you seen, like backyard
Yeah,
weddings?
Well-
Stevie, you seen any of that?
Well,
Too far.
the bride, you know, we've talked about the difference in feet. But you know what? I don't want to harp on it. I'm sure the comment section of that video was terrible. But I'm just saying.
Women feet are better than men feet?
Can we not
In general,
all
yeah.
agree on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Bringing someone you just met as a +1.
Huh? That's not that bad.
I think that's okay.
If that's your only option.
I mean, I don't recommend it for you as an individual, but for the person whose wedding it is, why do they care? Why do they care?
Why do you care? Stay out of it.
I mean, it's a bad idea for you because it puts a
What is the problem?
it puts a lot of pressure on. If like you meet somebody and one of your first dates is a wedding, it's like, what are you trying to say? That's not good. But it doesn't matter to the groom and the bride.
It's just strange judgment. But yeah, I think the flip. You think this is better than the flip flops,
Yeah, so as is.
as is. Getting too drunk at the reception. I remember that one.
Objecting during the wedding as a joke is incredibly disruptive. Worse than kids.
You're making an ass of yourself if you're doing that. They don't even say that anymore.
I think
It's like,
objecting...
wait. You didn't say the part about speak now or forever hold your peace. And I had a joke prepared. So can you roll that back? You know, that's something you would do.
Stand up at a wedding?
If you were Link. If you were being me right
Yeah, that's not going to happen on my watch. But I think that that's the worst possible thing. Now,
Yeah, that's
which one of us could stand up at Jacob's wedding and do this?
This right here is similar energy though. They're like standing up and objecting and then I'm looking at the wrong thing. Or proposing during the ceremony.
During the ceremony? Yeah.
If it said during the ceremony.
Proposing
During
to
the ceremony.
proposing to someone during the ceremony.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That would be
They're
worse than
like-
objecting.
Going through their thing, and you're like, wait.
Didn't that happen on Friday?
What if you did it as an objection? Wait, before this happens, I have something that I would like to do, and then you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
It's a
the worst.
twofer.
That would be the worst. Oh, so that is the
You're
worst.
stacking them up. Yeah, those two together. And your kids are there from your first marriage.
You got your young kid on your back. You're
Right.
giving a horsey ride. What do you call that?
Piggyback ride. It's a pig.
Piggyback up here is not piggyback. Piggyback's here, down here.
Oh,
If it's on your shoulders, you got a kid on your shoulders.
that's a good question.
You got a kid on your shoulders. You're proposing to someone.
What is that called? What's the piggyback equivalent of kid on the shoulders?
Shoulder pig.
No
No animal carries their young on their shoulders, I think is
Hold
what
on,
we're
there's a whole Reddit thread about
Kangaroos
this.
do.
Kangaroos.
Riding on the shoulder.
It's called riding on the
we need to
shoulders?
invent a
A shoulder
name.
ride needs a name.
What
a
is
fun
something
name for kids?
that rides on top of something else that we can use that as like the name for it?
Like kids in a trench coat trying to get into an R-rated movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it was shorter than that.
So like trench coat kid, trench coating. It still implies a
That
little
sounds like it might be an Urban Dictionary thing.
trench coating.
I don't know I don't want to know what
yeah.
trench coating is.
We can do this. This is an important mission. Literally, no one else in the animal kingdom puts their young on their shoulders because it's dangerous.
There's probably some monkeys that do it.
Chicken fighting. That's when it happens. I mean,
No, that's
human
that's-
human chicken fighting.
But
human
you have to
chicken
be
fight.
you have to be participating in that particular exercise in order to qualify it that way.
Non-competitive human chicken fight position.
Yeah, why is it not called something like, hey, you want a piggyback ride? Everybody knows what that is.
Illicit concert
You want a shoulder
configuration.
You want a shoulder ride? That also sounds like something that
Shoulder
would be
ride.
in Urban Dictionary.
You want a shoulder?
You want a
ride?
shoulder ride.
Come on, guys. We're not giving up on this. We're not looking for an out.
What other
We're trying to find the answer.
What other species could do that? You could see a few monkeys stacked like that.
Maybe it's did you have something funny, Carney? Oh,
Troy
yeah.
Sivan
What?
did it on his album cover.
Seems like a prairie dog.
And I think the guy on his shoulders didn't have on pants.
Well, in order to really the act of it sometimes is to get to be taller for the kid to be able to see something.
Yeah.
So perhaps it's not about the ride so much as the
Vantage.
destination.
Look, baboons do it.
Yeah, but the baboon is on all fours.
But it's on the shoulders.
Is there a particular culture that did it that we can commandeer their cultural identity to make a frivolous term for wearing your kid on your shoulders?
Shoulder seat peak.
Shoulder seat.
Shoulder seat. You want to grab a shoulder seat? You have to say it in a southern accent.
Shoulder
I
seat.
just think it's a monkey neck ride.
Monkey neck. The monkey's on your back, though. That's the whole other thing. Shoulder seat. Shoulder seat. It's got the word shoulder in it.
Shoulder
and you're
ride.
seated.
Shoulder,
It's only 2 words.
shoulder seat.
Piggyback ride. It's less syllables than that. Shoulder seat.
You got to have ride in there.
Well, I'm
Shoulder
saying
ride. Let's go with shoulder ride.
Yep.
I'm not happy about it, but I guess we can go with shoulder ride.
I got 2 of them. I got 2 shoulders is what I'm saying. I could take 2 people at once.
That's not how it works. They got to straddle.
A double shoulder ride.
Straddle seat.
A half saddle double shoulder
Shoulder
ride.
straddle.
Then because then you're facing
Shoulder
each ear.
saddle.
What's happening with the ears at that point?
Shoulder saddle.
Shoulder saddle.
Yeah.
Huh, Stevie.
Yeah.
Shoulder saddle.
Watch the Rhett and Link Marry You special, available now at mythicalsociety.com.